Welcome back, guys. Now today we're going to have a look at this awesome looking Apache helicopter here. It's called the F11-S. It also has 6 channels. It's got 6G and 3D modes. It's flybarless. It has brushless motors, a distance of 300 meters of range, and it has GPS, which is awesome because if you fly out too far, it will come back on its own. Also, you can manually bring it back with a return to home switch. And it also has a low battery return to home. So a lot of fail safes there. Really good to see in this helicopter. And as you can see, it doesn't come in a box. It comes in this really nice briefcase here with a carbon fiber look to it. Now here are some of the features that are listed on the front of the briefcase. As you can see, it's got optical flow positioning, 6-axis gyro, 2-way transmission, GPS positioning, and direct drive brushless motor. There's a mention of all the fail-safe and GPS home returns, and as you can see over here, it has a LiDAR sensor as well as GPS positioning. Alright guys, let's open it up. Let's have a look at what we get. So first off, got the F11-S user manual here. Everything you need to know will be in here. We've got the compass calibration, all the functions of the transmitter. Okay, so have a good read of that. I know I will before I take this helicopter out, because there are a few different dip switches on the transmitter. Okay, so we've got some detailed accessories here. As you can see, we've got a gun there. We also have some rockets, so we've got to add them to the helicopter. In this small bag here, we have some extra decals here, as well as a extra tail rotor. In this slightly larger bag, we have extra rotor blades there. We've got a set of 4, good to see. And we have some extra tires here for the landing gear. Looks like an Allen wrench, and we've got a little cable here. Too sure what that's for. That might be for the additional camera option. I don't believe this one came with the camera. It's got a Phillips head screwdriver in there as well. Now the batteries that come with this model, I've actually got 2. You can get this helicopter with 1 battery, but this is a 2 battery option. Now these are actually smart lipos. Okay, they are of 1800 milliamp hour, and they are 11.1 volt 3S. As you see, you've got the pins there to clip into the actual helicopter itself for the power, and these are actually smart. So you hold it down for 4 seconds to power it on, and it shows you an indicator of how much of the charge is left. Okay, now it looks like we've got a little plug here, possibly to add some accessories to, like a camera or extra lights. It looks like we've got a couple of standoffs there to put some screws in as well. So you've got a little mounting system there to add some accessories, which is pretty cool. To power it off, or power the helicopter off, you just hold it a few seconds there and it'll power off. Now here is one half of the actual charger that we get. I guess you could call this a charging dock or charging hub. As you can see, it's got the little brass pins in there, which you just line up your battery and it clicks into place. Now as you can see here, this does have an XT30 connector as well as the balance lead. So if you've got one of these female connectors for your hobby grade charger, you could just charge the battery straight off this and it'll charge up rather quickly. Now here is a little balance charger they provide, which will do the job. This is the one that I'm going to have to use for now. It does come with a 2S to 4S charging port there, and this actually doubles as a voltage meter, which is pretty cool. So if I connect the battery up that's in the little charging hub here, as you can see, it's reading all the cells, just like a normal voltage meter that you get. Now it does come with its own power supply. This is, I believe, the US one. They did include a European one, but because I'm from Australia, luckily I've got my own Australian plug adapter here, so I'll just plug that in and charge it up. Okay, so I just put this second battery on the charger, the one that I just showed you with 3.89 volts, and as you can see, it's already charging 3.92 per cell with a total of 11.8. So yeah, it shouldn't take that long to charge on this little charger. Definitely do the job, but you've got that option where you can actually use the lead to put this charging hub on a hobby grade charger if you want to charge it up a bit quicker. Okay, so while I've got that battery charging, let's go over the transmitter here. Now this does take 4 AA batteries here, which you have to provide yourself. Okay, Got the on and off button there. Okay, as you can see, we've got telemetry on this screen. Got the speed, got the height and the distance. Okay, up here we got our mode 1 or 2 button. I'm going to leave it in mode 2 because I fly in mode 2 all the time. This button here is a automatic landing button. Not too sure if it does automatic takeoff, but it just says on the user manual automatic landing. We've got a button here for taking photos by the look of it, or video. Maybe if you hold it down. No, yep, it does the video that way. You hold it down again, turn the video off or stop your recording. And we've got our high and low speeds here. Double beep for high speed, 1 beep for low speed, and you can see the indicator there, L and high as well. We also have our trimmer buttons here. We've got a lanyard loop, so you can hook up a lanyard to this, which is great. And we also have our gimbal sticks here, which are nice and smooth. Up here we have a couple of different flight modes. Okay, now this switch here is spring loaded, so as you can see here, we've got a circle, so that's an orbit surround mode. And if we go to the top position, it'll do a figure 8. Okay, we've got auto and manual modes here. Okay, so that's full manual, so I think that's 3D mode, which I'm definitely not gonna use. I'm gonna leave it in auto mode, which in the booklet here it says it's intelligent flight mode. Now on this side we have a switch for unlocking and locking the motors, and as you can see it's labeled danger here, so make sure you don't flick this one down during your flight, because yeah, it's going to lock up those motors and it's just going to drop like a rock. So definitely going to be careful about not hitting that one. Now this last one here is a 3-stage switch. As you can see, the bottom one here is for GPS home return, the middle is GPS mode, and the top is low visual positioning mode, so optical flow mode without no assistance of GPS. We've got our fold out antennas here. Only one of them has a wire in there. As you can see, this one doesn't have one. And this transmitter is supposed to give us around 300 meters of range. So that's quite a decent range for this helicopter. Okay guys, so here is the F11-S Apache helicopter, and have a look at this beauty. This is a very nicely and highly detailed Apache helicopter model, as you can see here. You can even see all the rivets in the body. We've got LED lights as well. United States Army. Now tucked neatly in the cockpit, you don't have a pilot, but you can see the ESC and the receiver just in there. Now this does run on 2 brushless motors. The main drive motor here for the top rotor is a 4306 560 kV, while the tail rotor motor is a 1204 5200 kV motor. Now on the bottom of the craft is where the battery plugs in and is located, and on either side we've got the front landing gear, which actually has a little bit of give, so it's got a bit of suspension. We also have the optical flow sensor, and on the very back we have the tail landing gear as well. Okay, so I just powered it on. As you can see, we've got a red LED for the left side wing and a green one for the right. There's a light on the top that's flashing at the moment because it ain't bound to the transmitter. So that's it for the unboxing overview of the Apache F11-S. I'm looking forward to getting this one up in the air because of the realistic and detailed scale look to this particular model helicopter. I think it looks awesome. And I haven't even flown it yet. So anyway guys, like I said at the start of the video, if you want to check out this helicopter yourself, I'll leave a link to rtrhobby.com in the description below. A link will take you straight to this helicopter and all the pricing and further specs. Pretty sure I covered them all in this video anyway, but check it out for yourself. So yeah, I believe there is a discount code for this helicopter, which will be included in the description as well. And you can get it with 1 battery or 2 batteries like I have here, and with or without camera. Yeah, go check it out. Anyway guys, I'm gonna head off to the field and I'll see you there. We'll take it for a test flight. Alright guys, we've got the F11-S Apache helicopter here. I'm gonna take it for a flight. Now I'm on my 2nd battery. I did just take it up a few minutes ago on the 1st battery to see how it performed, and I'm pretty impressed with this. It's an awesome helicopter guys. So we're on the 2nd battery now. First off, hold down the power button there, okay. Turn the transmitter on. Right, now first, you can see that light is flashing. I'm going to make sure that rocker switch is at the top position, altitude hold mode. Right, first off, what we want to do is just place the helicopter flat on the ground. Hear that beep, and we've got 19 satellites because I've already flown it, so it's picked up the satellites. But what we want to do first is a gyro calibration. Okay, so on a level surface like this, you want to go up to the left with the left stick and down to the right, and it flashed a few times and then went red. Okay, now to do the compass calibration for the GPS, it's the opposite. Okay, now it's flashing yellow. So what we've got to do is, like a drone, you just rotate it clockwise a few times like this. Now that yellow light has turned to green. Hopefully you can see that. Face it down. It's exactly like a drone, a GPS drone. Rotate it a few times like this, facing down. Now that light is solid, all right? So we're ready to go. And before I take off, I'm going to make sure all these rocker switches are set the way I want them. I'm going to fly in auto mode, stability mode this whole time, guys. I'm not going to try to even attempt to go in manual mode. I don't know how to fly 3D. I like to fly these as a scaled helicopter anyway. Now from altitude hold mode, since I've done the calibrations, I want to put in GPS mode, which is in the middle position. If we press all the way down as I'm flying, that's GPS home return, all right? Want to arm the motors now. You hear a double beep, and to take off, 2 sticks down and out, the rotor's started, and manually go up. Now it's pretty windy today. I wouldn't really recommend flying on a day like today. It's getting late in the afternoon, but it can hold its own. I've got 19 satellites. You can see, even though it's quite windy at the moment, she's just sitting there really nice in its position. So let's take it up. Let's see what speed mode I'm in first. All right, I'm in low speed mode. Let's go. This chopper looks so awesome, guys. Love the detailed skull look of it. I added those guns and rockets as well on the wings. And machine gun on the bottom. It's actually clips onto the battery. Super stable. Punch it up a bit. This is in first rate mode. I mean, you can handle this wind, not a problem. But really, I would have liked to have got out here earlier in the day. Less wind. Just bring it down, have a closer look at it, guys. Now we let go of the sticks, and it's just sitting there. Bring it down a bit more. Check it out, guys. The F11-S Apache. Awesome looking chopper. Okay, let me just show you some of the flight features. We got the orbit mode and the figure 8. So I'm just going to sit it about there. Okay, and with this rocker switch here, just flick it down, you hear that beep. Now you'll see that it's going to go into orbit mode. Look at this. How awesome's that? And I can bring it down too. I'll bring the altitude down. Look at that, guys. That is sick. That's orbit mode. I'm gonna do one more. Okay, now to get out of it, just flick the orbit again with the switch. And now we'll go into the figure eight mode, which is the opposite. You just flick it once up, and you'll hear the beep every time it goes into those modes. There we go. It's gonna start the figure 8. Gonna go left. Awesome. What a machine. Now if you're interested in this one, guys, like I said, RTR Hobby, have it in stock. Of course, I'm going to leave the link to this chopper in the description below. I believe there is a coupon code for it. Okay, so once again, just flick that into 8 position and it'll get out of the figure 8. So that's full pitch forward in low speed mode. The wind has died down a bit, which is excellent. I'm glad. Hopefully we're getting some good footage from the Firefly Q6 there on the bottom. You'll probably see the landing gear on there. I've got gyro stability on, so hopefully we get some good stable footage. Sounds so awesome too, those brushless motors. Alright, let's kick it into high. Double beep. Let's see the pitch on it now. Oh yeah, she's moving now. Check that out. Such a smooth flyer. Very easy to fly, guys. Just like that Bell 206 that I reviewed for RTR Hobby about 3 weeks ago. Awesome ready to fly kit. Okay, so while I'm got a bit of battery life left, let's send it out a bit and up. Got 19 satellites still. Just send it up about there and we'll do a home return. So the right hand switch here, keep it in the down position, and we got return to home. The Apache's turned around, so it's facing us, or it's facing the home point. Here she comes. We'll see if it can land in that hoop where I took off from. Very quick return to home. See what it does. Nice, she's turning around. It's gonna lower itself down. Not too bad, it's getting pretty close. I think the wind gust just then pushed it off a bit, off the home point. And there you go, she's the rotor's winding down to a stop. The rear one's already stopped. Awesome, guys. Awesome. Now it looks like I've got about half a battery. So I'll make sure I got that recording. Okay, looks like the battery has died on my Firefly. Hopefully I got some recording there. Okay, let's put it back up while we've got some battery life. There we go. I just took the camera off because there's no point having it on there. Looks like the battery died on the camera, so hopefully I got some footage. It's just flying around a bit more. It's like in reverse. Yeah, pretty quick in reverse as well. Am I still in second rate? Yeah, I was in second rate. I can see some flashing lights now on the left and right wing. Both the green and the red LED are flashing. So we'll be in probably geofence mode now. Yep, there we go. I can't push any further. So just like a GPS drone, you get around a 30-meter distance from the home point here. Head out that way, and the same thing. Can't go any further that way. What an awesome looking chopper though, guys. Let's check it out. Now it's going to home return on its own, low battery home return. Doesn't have to go far. So awesome. Got much closer that time around. Okay. I'm gonna lock those motors now. I'm gonna turn the transmitter off so we get rid of that beeping. So there you have it, guys. That is the F11-S Apache helicopter, 132 scale. What an awesome machine. And from that 1800 milliamp hour battery, it wasn't too bad of a flight time. They did state, I think, 12 to 13 minutes flight time. And you know, it's always good to have more than one battery. So that's what I'd recommend. If you're interested in this helicopter, at least get the 2 battery combo rather than the 1, because you definitely want to go flying this more than one time every time you go out. So there you have it, guys. Hope you enjoyed this review of this awesome 132 scale Apache helicopter. Thanks very much for watching, and I'll catch you on the next video.